right? So I'm live. Wow, family. You know, I'm alive, of course. Why not? I mean, yes, and I'm not living dead, and I am putting more life in my life every day by eating food that are not dead, of course. So, woo, welcome. Welcome to the Sunfire Culinary Institute. We are in the house of life. Welcome, StreamYard. Welcome, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Welcome, family in the house. Mute. So we got it. We got the mute off the mic. Okay, so we in. All right, family. Thanks for pulling my lock to let me know that you weren't hearing me. So, wow. Woo. I am so happy. Yes, I'm so happy, and I'm gonna turn my volume down on the whisper phone. Yeah, okay, this right there, and I'm gonna turn the ringer off of the whisper phone. Okay, and we're gonna turn the ringer off on the StreamYard phone. Oh, I'll turn it off. Let me get that. Let's make sure we have this button here to this side, and we put it that way. And the ringer's off on StreamYard, so do not disturb. Do not disturb. We're here. So everything is good now. Here, Nico Fillet, hearing me. Perfect. All right, family. Whew. We all together now. Well, I don't know, man. This is too many moving parts. Too many moving parts, but thankfully my brain is juicy. It's not drying out, so I can move with the parts and go with the flow. Because this is all new to me still. I mean, it's like, wow, my fourth generation. Harmonizing with, and I'm keeping up. The best way I can. But anyway, right now, the 9-day sun-fired solstice. Wow. Master cleanse class. And my people in the house, I see them. I see my people on the main line here where my guests in the master class studio, they're here. They're here. This is their ultimate day after this three-phase master cleanse, and the first 3 days it was getting ready for the fast. So you broke it down, you managed your no starch kind of vibe as well, and you managed not having the heavy protein, fat overload, and heavy fiber, heavy moisture, and the juices and all of that. 3 days. Wow, you made it over the bridge. Then we did our 3-day solstice fast. 3 days of just juices, a gallon a day, 4 quarts, combination of fruit and vegetable juice and coconut water. Y'all aced it. And we got the feedback, a lot of the pains are gone and all of these other things. And then these last 3 days now, this is basically the re-up time, moving forward. And you broke the fast with grace, tons of fruits, as we normally break our fast. The electric foods coming in and just boom, moving out all that's been released. And then now the ultimate day, the culmination day. Uh, yeah, the 7-day meal plan. So it's in your mail. You got the 7-day meal plan for the next 7 days. Everybody's getting that meal plan. People in the house and my people on social media. Right after we finish today, it's going for sale. The 7-day meal plan. But if you sign up to really take these online classes right now so you can know what we just did and you can get ready for the next solstice fast, or you can even do it on the equinox. It's pretty much similar vibration, but the pre-recorded. There's a link, I think in the bio or somewhere, that you can just go ahead and purchase this 9-day pre-recorded, because this is how we're going to be moving forward. We're going to be teaching more online, and most of your things are coming like this. So if you want the honor to be in the house during the live broadcasting, so you buy the course live. Otherwise, you buy it and you still get a copy of the pre-recorded and all of this stuff. So, but for those of you who weren't here and you want the pre-recorded and get all the nuts and bolts, it's going for sale right after this. And to accompany that, you get a 7-day meal plan with recipes for 7 days. If you want to buy that separately, you can get it separately, and XYZ. So, but it will be all out there and you would know how to come in and get what you're looking for. So today, we're wrapping it up, and we committed and made a promise to you yesterday, for those of you who were in the house, that you're going to get 2 super recipes today. And this is a bonus, aside from the 7-day meal plan and the 2 recipes you got yesterday. So those of you who come for the first time today, if you missed those, you know what to do. Take action so you don't miss out. So where we are right now, I'm just going to go busy and get into action. And then once we get into action and we get this part wrapped up, because we really only have an hour with you. And we don't want to eat into it with a whole bunch of chatter. We want to go right to the meat of it. Okay? And then after that, we can quickly give you a snap in with the other thing, which is the which is the 7-day meal plan. So to begin with, I'm going to begin with the mac and Eese. Mac and Eese. We're going to go with this bowl here for the mac and Eese. And the mac is coconut jelly. Coconut jelly. Nice, soft, but firm coconut jelly that, from the mature, mature coconut, or immature young green coconut that's some firm jelly in it, some firm meat in it. So here, just look at it. And this is the great texture that you use also for making wraps. So you can blend this down and you have a coconut wrap, coconut jelly wrap. And you want a spinach one, you add spinach to it, to the coconut jelly. You want a pink one, you add beetroot to it. You want a golden one, you add turmeric to it. So we can get all the rainbow colors. A lavender wrap, because we're just not, just having a white wrap, damn, man, come on. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put all of this in here. Wow. Because what we don't eat today as a mac and Eese, we're gonna eat it tomorrow. Dehydrated. What next level? You never had a mac and Eese that, had some crunch, light crunch to it. Ha. Welcome. Welcome here. Okay. We're gonna hit the hang up button. Hit the hang up. Right there. The red. Correct. We're gonna hit the hang up button. So this is yeah. But we didn't want to turn the ringer off on this one. But look, what we have here, Wow, we have 6 cups of firm coconut jelly. And look out, we have a coconut jelly opener. Yeah, well, our coconut jelly scooper. We already have the coconut opener, and we have a scooper, something that you could use to get the jelly out of your coconut just like this. Yes. Sunfire is tooling you up. We're going to make sure you have, the right tool for, what you're looking to do. So, okay, perfect. Here we are. So, I don't know, where are we here? Or we find in Google Meet. Or we find in Google Meet. Fillet. Okay, okay, I don't see the camera because it got bounced out, but that's good. It got bounced out by the ring. No problem. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do some we're gonna do some seasoning for the mac and Eese, so it's like what macaroni and cheese, but generally we put celery, lots of celery in these kinds of dishes. You get the sodium, you get the crunch, and all of that, without that other stuff. So I have 1 stalk of celery that I'm chopping up, 1-inch-sized piece. This is going in our food processor. The stalk of celery is going in the food processor. And, you want to whisper and let me know what you might put in your mac and Eese that I'm not putting in mine. Please let me know. No, I know you don't put this in yours, but I'm putting this in this one because we got to load this up with greens. I'm putting kale. Have you ever? So we want to get, loads of vegetables in with this. So I'm putting 3 kale, nice big kale leaves. I remove the stalk so we don't have to try to steam it or nothing like that, trying to tenderize this piece of wood. The leaves is what you want. That's what got all the stuff in it here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. We're going to mince these things down, not too fine, but 75% vegetable. Get as much vegetables as you need in there. But of course, this is not the starch macaroni. Yeah, this is a gel macaroni, a soft protein that's not full of fat and stuff like that. That's why we're coming this way for you. We got a herb we're going to put in here, and it's called culantro in Spanish. It's in the dandelion family. You see, it's got the little teeth on the leaves, and so it's culantro in Spanish. Sound like cilantro, but it's not culantro. It's with a U and not an I. So we're putting 6 of these leaves in the food processor so we can get this thing moving on a certain level. We're going to also put some, parsley. Because we want this green. We want this green, and we're going to mince it up so it's not just like decoration and you decide, oh, I'm not going to eat this. This is just garnish. No. You're going to get into this, You're going to get into this. So we're going to chop this up right here. And it's going into our food processor as well. This is how we do it, family. And really, the stalks of these parsley, we're going to put those in here as well. Yeah, because these break down very fine. I'm going to chop them down a little bit. And we're going to drop those in here. Yeah, more life, more green power, more calcium, more chlorophyll, and those wonderful things. So look like we have what it takes here for this particular dish to start moving on the next level. Sweet pepper. Okay. Yes, red sweet pepper. We're coming in with that. Yellow sweet pepper. We got to light it up. We got to get our trademark color vibration in here. The red, the gold, and the green. And so we're going to chop these up, 1/2 of each. So that gives us about a cup of each, the red and the yellow. So it's 2 cups of sweet pepper. You could put some orange in there too if you got that, And even the purple sweet pepper. But be careful, don't use the green bell pepper. Okay? Why? Yes. Because the green pepper is exactly what it is. It's green. It's an unripe fruit. And when you eat unripe fruit, you know what's happening. So you don't want it, you want it ripen up. But of course, they have mutated and they have created this, you know, strange green pepper that would never ripen up. And you go eating it, and then you start getting issue, and then people start talking about, oh, nightshade. It's about those green peppers, and it's about cooking them as well. So we don't want to cook peppers, they're fruit. Yeah. And anytime you cook any fruit, you turn it into acid forming. This is alkaline. So this is how we do it. This is how we move. This is how we rock. So we got our seasoning coming in here. So yeah, this is for the meat. The fillet of soul. The fillet of soul sop is following this. I know you've been asking me for this recipe for about 3 years now. When you see it debuted on this social media stuff, fillet of soul. Woo! Okay, so I'm not going to put any onion in there. I'm not going to put any onion in the, because I'm going to put scallion. Keep it light. So, you know, this family of vegetables that are high in mustard oil, the onion family, garlic, chives, these kind of things, scallion, onions, those things there. You want to select which ones you like for your meat and which ones you like for your vegetables. So the milder one, like garlic chives, great for the vegetable dish. And the scallion, great for the vegetable dish. The onion and the garlic, I put it more in the protein, the entree, the heavy hitter. So we put those more in towards that side over there. So we've got that. Got this. Let me see what else I got over here. You know, this is how we create. Yeah, the seasoning peppers. We're gonna put those with the yeah, the stuff and the hot stuff. That's all going in there. I think we're good. Oh, well, we got another kale here, so we're gonna go ahead and use this kale up. Let's get good. You know, we don't save stuff for no rainy day. Rainy day, we just drink the rain. What the heck? Why not? So, bang. That's ready. Ready. Okay. So what do you normally put, say, in your mac and Eese? We're gonna make the Eese, the cheese. We're gonna cheese, the Eese. And we're using pine nuts. Woo! You know pine nut pesto, you ever heard of that? Yeah, heaven. So we're gonna use a pine nut Eese for the mac Eese. Using the pine nut, we got the lemon juice, and you know we got the noni juice in the house. You want it cheesy? Nutritional yeast? What the heck is that? Anyway, another subject. Come to the class so you can get all that science. Noni for the Eese. That's it for the Eese right there. And you know, say in a dish like this, you want something that's going to give you that egg. I mean, you put eggs in these things, okay? We don't put eggs. So you want something that's going to give you that egg texture. So we're going to put an avocado in here. Ah, yeah. And we got the yellow pepper in there. So that, you're going to see the little egg yolk kind of vibe in there. But this gives you the texture. So we don't egg. We don't fake egg. We don't instant egg. We don't do none of that kind of no egg replacer. How you gonna replace something that's so toxic? You know, so we just go with the avocado. We know how the avocado makes us feel sensuous. It's a nice, you know, orgasmic sensual food. We want that comforting, soft, easy food, and avocado. It does it for me and many ones that I've shared with. So a little bump and bruise in the avocado. I'm gonna cut that out because I know you. Yeah, you're so particular. Okay. We don't use the avocado seed. You know, you got some folks taking avocado seed and blending it down and seasoning it. And I know, excuse me, we throw it back in the yard because we want the food factory to continue. We want more avocado trees coming. You know, we have avocado trees all around in the farm and stuff like that. And it's abundance, abundance, and abundance. That's the real food plant, the food factory, these kind of things. Every avocado bring another tree in it. Wow. Well, I mean, that's some serious science. Nature, life did that. My average avocado tree produces about 300 avocados a year. And I don't have to do nothing, no tilling the soil, not even pruning the tree or nothing. The thing just like, and then they all fall, and it's like, right, avocado season. Look at it. We got to eat avocados like, oh, man, oh, yeah. But every tree with 300 avocado, year after year, you could have 300 more times the number of trees you already have. I mean, this is like ridiculous. It's a food factory. What's going on with this food shortage? Why are we paying all this money? Because you've been corralled and you're not living on the land no more. You can't even grow an avocado tree where you live in. Even if you're living in the tropics where they grow, because you don't have no yard space. But come on, wake up, come on home. This is a factory. So I got my avocados. Yes. We got the avocado all peeled and ready. We're going to just dice it up. And it's going right in. It's going right in. Oh, you don't have to do avocado. What I would do if I was eating this, but I'm not eating it, I would actually put ackee. Some real egg yolk there. Oh, you'll be yolking with those ackee. And then with this here, this look like the egg white. Oh, man, come on. We don't imitate, we just associate. So we don't fake. We're not trying to make no mac and cheese or nothing like that. We're going above. We rise above. So we're going to make something that, yeah, gets to you heavier than mac and cheese. Yeah, so you got to be able to open up yourself to creating. And you want to make something better. You want to go over the top. You want to be an inventor. And you want to invent this famous dish that you could probably just sell that for the rest of your life and you don't have to do nothing else. Anyway, look at that. Oh, man, this is like beyond mac and cheese. So, yeah, I got my paper towel right here. And I'm going to get this avocado because otherwise I know I'll be tempted to lick my fingers. So let's get that off of there. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so Google Meet. Okay, so it seemed like things, yeah, pause and all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to definitely wake it back up. Wake it back up. There it is. Yeah, you back in Google Meet? Just woke you up, or do I have to go to the Wi-Fi and hit that? No, you're in Wi-Fi connected. What are we saying, Google? Are you back here with us? Okay, all right. Welcome home. Yeah, you're trying to be a dropout. You can't drop out of life. So anyway, we've got this. We got this covered. We're going to mix our seasoning here. We're going to mix this up just like this. Put this in the back. Yeah. All right. So pulse on and off. On and off. This is it. There's your food processor. All those ingredients in there. You don't want to mix it too fine. You want to have those colors. So you don't want just a white, creamy mac and Eese. You want a nice carnival style, festival style, with our trademark signature colors, the red, the gold, the green. And we're going to leave the black out today because we got the white. The white does it for us. So we don't need the contrast. Okay, so good. We just mixed that up. that's ready. Open this up. Remove it. So you see how much vegetable you want to put in with your starch if you use it, macaroni from starch and all that kind of stuff, but we're not trying to encourage you to do that. We want you to just use oh, you don't have coconut jelly. Oh, poor thing. Where are you going to get it from? You need to come back home. Coconuts grow in the tropics. You need to come back home, family. We originated in the tropics, but for being such a hard-headed, go in your neighborhood and pay $7 for one of these coconuts, please. That's what you want to do. Huh? You're going to learn the financial way. Please. My coconuts over here, if I go buy them on the street, it's about 50 cents. Ha! Oh, you jealous, huh? That's right. That's cool. So you're going to learn. All right, so look at this. See what I'm doing? Ah, look at that. Ah, whew, my goodness. I'm glad I'm not eating. This bowl will be finished by the time I finish, you know. Oh, but look at it. This is it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. So now we're going to make our pine nut Eese. Pine nut, we got a chopper here. So this little small chopper is a magic thing. So we're going to put pine nuts. This is a 2-cup thing of pine nut. We're just going to put, we just put in 1 cup. We don't want to get too silly. 1 cup of pine nut, you know. And this was not soaked. So if you soak that 1 cup of pine nut, it's going to move up to about 1.5 cup, maybe even 2 cups. So it's going to expand. Pine nuts is one of those nuts you don't have to soak. Pine nuts, Brazil nuts, macadamia, the fat in them, you know, fat ain't going to absorb that much water. So they don't have the enzyme inhibitors in them. And you see these kind of nuts like this, that's a unity. I'll remember the next word. But it's a unity as opposed to those that split in half. These don't split in half. The pine nuts and the Brazil nut don't split in half. But the macadamia will split in half, in 2. So you see how heavy the fat is in the macadamia. So, but you can still soak them, but you don't have to. They don't have the enzyme inhibitors in them. So these were not soaked. We're going to drop heavy in here, noni juice. This is what's going to make it easy. Not cheesy, easy. Listen well, okay? We're going to put noni juice. I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of noni juice in this. We're going to hit it hard because I know you love that real easy flavor. Lemon juice. Yeah, we're going to put the lemon juice in here. Wow. We're putting a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Hey, B, you be nice now. They are something else. They know good food. They be like checking things out for us, trying to see what to do. You always put black pepper, right, in your mac and Eese. We put white pepper. Black pepper is more of a coarse sandpaper. You don't want to irritate your mucus lining like that. And then you'd be boiling the potato with the black pepper. But anyway, white pepper, ground white pepper. So we're putting, okay, so wow, I put a whole teaspoon of ground white pepper in there. And then if I want to really like go off to somewhere else, you know, and make this a little more special, cardamom. Man, cardamom in your mac and Eese? So let me get a cardamom that's already open here. Yeah, we got a cardamom. I mean, this is it. You know, you inspired me, and you see, this is how we do it. This is how we create. We did not come with a fixed formula here. Cardamom, golly. Cardamom is the most expensive spice in the world. Who doesn't want to live in an expensive body? Not me. My body needs to be expensive. I don't want to live in no cheap body looking for discounts and clipping coupons and stuff and then be buying a big, expensive house. big car, big hot clothing, expensive, and trying to live in a cheap body. Something breaks down with some of you. By the time it comes to food, you're looking for a bargain. You go haggling with the little old lady in the market that make very little profit, trying to beat her down. You know yourself, cut it out. Trying to get a deal. Trying to get a deal on the body. You don't live in your house. Yeah, Parliament. Come on. You don't live in the house. You live in your body. So I want to live in an expensive body. Yeah, I'm glad money can still buy my food. I want the right food. So I ain't looking for no deal. Because a sick body, an inexpensive body, an economical body, you're gonna get sick. And it's more expensive to get sick than to eat heavenly. So we got that. We're gonna go ahead and cream this here. We're gonna go ahead and cream this. Let's make sure that this is locked in place first. Then we're coming in with this. All right, and then we're coming in with this here. Wow. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Wow. Oh. See that? You know, see, I'm making this with this because you wanted that easy flavor. And it's a nice, light, easy flavor for the coconut jelly. But otherwise, I would have just given you Dick Gregory's lemonades. You want mayonnaise? I would have just given you Dick Gregory's lemonade with sesame butter, lots of lemon juice, and then, yeah, some of these things, white pepper and all those other stuff. Well, you want it easy. That's why I got the noni in here, and I use the macadamia, the pine nuts. So no mistaking. This is a naze. This is an amazing naze. And you see how loose I make it? I don't make it thick because those hydrogenated, yeah, hydrogenated fat, those oils that you make into solid, my my God. Pumping hydrogen molecules in your oil so it mayonnaises. Yeah, it's good for trouble. Look at us, family. Oh God. Oh God. Mm. Oh, God. I'm not gonna eat any of this today. Oh my goodness. Look, that's cool. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for you. Yeah. This is how we do it, family. This is how we do it at the Sunfire Culinary Institute. And you know that avocado in here. This is, no, it's like, yeah, it's not sinful. I won't even try to use no stupid word like that. This is paradise. This is heaven. This is how we do it. Guess who's come home with dinner? Happy. Yeah, happy me. This is how we do it. Wow. Set this aside for you. Set this aside for you. I'll be coming direct to our next recipe right away. Filet of sole. No pause, no in between, because like that's wow. Filet of sole. Soursop filet. Filet of sole sop. Yeah. This is not the traditional filet of sole fish kind of stuff like that. So I took my soursop, large one, I peeled it, then I cut the pulp off in fillet. at it. Look at this stuff. This is more soul than the damn whatever you make with that fish you call fillet of sole. And look at how this is fillet. And then you turn it like this. Look like some skin got taken off of there and everything. The fish skin, the scales and stuff, they call those things. So I'm like, so anyway, what I did, once I peeled the soursop, I went right getting that slice off the sides, cutting right above the seed. And I have a nice little fine knife like this. And I literally carved it and get this fillet. This is the holes where the seeds were that you're seeing there. Those are the holes. So this is like turn it, and this is the other side. This is the side with the skin. Like somebody pounding, like I'd be beating the chicken, the fish and stuff like that. But no, this is real. This is real. So family, I see there's one seed got stuck in there. Yeah, so we get that out. We don't play. We do not play. Fillet of sole coming to you from the Sun-Fired Culinary Lab. We're gonna rock it now. I mean, this took me back to grandma days. She used to get that kingfish. She sliced it, took the scale off, took the bone out, and then she stuffed it. I'm like, oh yeah, grandma, I'm gonna make us something like your stuffing. You remember that stuffing you used to do? I'm gonna make something like that, but instead of stuffing my soursop, I'm gonna batter it. And we're gonna put it in the dehydrator. Wow. Anyway, the batter I'm going to make, I'm gonna go into the blender with the batter. So the Sun-Fired Red Lion blender, this is what we're rocking with. What are we putting in the blender? The seasoning. The seasoning you normally put in your fish. This guy is coming in here, bay leaf. Grandmother always put bay leaf in her stuff. Bay leaf. This guy's coming right here. I'm putting 3 bay leaves in here because we got to grind this thing down, so it's going right in the blender. I'm going to put a little sage. My grandma will be rubbing the sage and stuff, fresh sage. Oh, grandma, please, hurry up. Okay, so we got a teaspoon of sage and something that grandma always used that I'm going to make sure I put something here. You know what this is? Allspice. This is not all the spices in one. This is Jamaican allspice. Pimento. Biggest exporter of allspice in the world. I'm going to put 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm going to put 2 more. 9 for the 9 days that we're completing. 9 allspice berries. Pimento berries. Yeah, this is the spice of spice. You don't need nothing else. That's the only thing you need in your kitchen. But I mean, I could go like spice wild and spice crazy, but that's what grandma used to do. But we're going to keep it with the sage and this and that. But we're going to put some fresh ones in here. We're going to put some cilantro in here. So we want fresh things. We want herbs. Fresh herbs. Fresh herbs. Cilantro. We put about 9 sprigs of cilantro. Rosemary. Oof. Oh, man. That was the dry basil, but this is rosemary. I am putting 1 tablespoon of rosemary leaves in here. The parsley. Look, we're going to really go grandma style on you. 1 cup of parsley. And you see that she just be ripping stuff off. She don't be dealing with no knives sometimes. Onion. Wow. Come on, grandma. Yeah. So I'm going to cut these onions very thin, like this, in rings. Like that. So these are the ones we're going to put on top. When we get all that stuff set up in there, you're going to put some. So you're going to have some onions that looks like, woo! And onions. You got onions in the dehydrator. You got onions on the grill, and people be like, Onion calls the appetite. Onion be like, come here. You pass by the steak shop, and you be like, woo, that steak is calling me. The steak ain't calling you. They got onions grilling on the grill. And that's what's calling you. Onions excites the appetite. But onions also are a disinfectant. deodorizer, onion, garlic. So the more deodorizer you need, you should go to the garlic. Where's my garlic? Right here. Garlic. So these with the mustard oil, as we were talking about. I'm gonna put 3 big cloves of garlic. No, 1 clove of garlic. Well, I could put 2 because these are the elephant garlic, so they ain't really that heavy. Oh, and I got the hot bonnet. We put a little about a quarter of a large hot bonnet without seed. Because you know, Grandma used to put, she used to put the heavy in there. Like, oh, Grandma, ba, 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 ba. Oh, this thing is spicy. So we've got that. So you hanging with me? Don't leave now. Celery. You're gonna get these vegetables in here. Celery. Yeah, 1 cup of celery is going in here. I'm not gonna stop right now. Seaweed. Now this is where you're gonna get the ocean flavor. And I put on the top the maximum seaweed here. This is the hijiki or hiziki, Hijiki, or Hizi. Either one is interchangeable, the Z or the J, Ki. This one got the ocean flavor. This is the maximum. So look, come here. You'd be like, oh, that'd be tasting too fishy. This is not fishy at all. It tastes too oceany. The flavor that you associate with fish is the flavor of the ocean. And those fish are eating these vegetables from the bottom of the sea. Okay? So yeah. Wait. Excuse me 1 minute. Yeah, excuse me 1 minute. I'm not gonna answer there. I'm answering my brother here. Yeah, Will, my brother, how you doing? Great, I'm in the middle of the class. Go tune in right now if you're available. Go to Instagram or somewhere, but otherwise, Fillet is going to send you a link to come right into the Google Meet. So Baba will, Jua, otherwise we'll send you a copy, but I'll call you later and I'll see you next week. Okay, we'll talk. Thank you, man. Gotta hail up my brother because he's coming. He's coming in, so I couldn't miss that call. Okay, so how we doing, Fillet? Should I come back in here in the Google Meet? Did we get bounced out? Fillet, we got bounced out on the phone. Yeah, I gotta stay on top of my world. You know, I gotta stay on top. Yeah, so we got bounced out on the phone here. So let me come back in. Fillet. Oh yeah, Fillet is my secret angel. Yeah, there she is. Bringing her in and bringing Go Vegan, Brother Nico. Okay, we're coming. StreamYard. Also, we need to log back into StreamYard. StreamYard looks like it's good. So to verify that. I'm coming back in right here on Google Meet. How am I? See me on Google Meet yet? No, that's StreamYard. We don't want StreamYard, not on here. We want to come back here. We want to come back here and come down right here to Fillet. The last link right here. Here you go. Right there. Yes. Yes, I'm here. Yes. Am I back in on Google Meet? We back in on all channels, okay? Thank you. Yeah, actually, I'm going to be not available on this line soon. Okay. So I'm going to not be available on this line soon. So when it drops, you understand. Okay. We're coming in with the seaweed. Yeah. Yeah, we're coming in with the seaweed. The Eese seaweed, we're coming in with that. Okay. And so 2 tablespoons of Ezekiel seed. This one has the heavy flavor of ocean. So that flavor that you associate with fish is really ocean flavor. That's it. So don't panic, that you think you're really eating fish when you eat this. You're eating seafood. This is a seafood that came out of the ocean, from the sea. So we're putting the aramay in here as well. And we're going to come down and put some dulse in here also. So 2 tablespoons of dulse, 1 tablespoon of aramay, and 1 tablespoon of Ezekiel. So that's good. That's in there. We're also going to put a little sugar in here. So raisins. We're putting 2 tablespoons of raisin. So I see Grandma. She used to sneak a little sugar in the damn thing, And your fat, your oil. We're going to do sesame oil. It's going to make it smell like it was fried. And this is a toasted sesame oil. You know how when they toast sesame seeds? They just put it on a hot plate and hold it over a fire and just swoop, 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 because they have to dry out the moisture in sesame so it doesn't mold. And that's all it is. So we're putting just 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. That's all it takes just to get that right in there. So I think we're good now. I think we're good. We can kind of hold it right here. And let's start blending this here before we put our flaxseed meal in it. That's what's going to give it the crunch now. The golden flaxseed meal. Wow, family. My blend will top right here. So we're coming in strong, strong, strong. Okay, so wow. We need a little moisture. So this is where our seasoning peppers come in. So we have the top peppers. We got 2 of these. And we put in the seasoning finger peppers. These are mild. These are not hot. So we want water in there. So we're putting pepper water. And these you can use with the seeds because they're not hot. So we're putting those in there. And we're going to need a little more extra water than those. So we're going to put tomatoes. We're putting our little plum tomatoes in there, 1 cup. And I think we're ready now. Let's go ahead and see how this rocks. Oh, yes. So just the flaxseed meal. So flaxseed doesn't need to be soaked. And it's fine if this isn't a meal, not like the other things. Omega, the omega fatty acids, so that you get in fish. This is it. Okay, so I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of flaxseed meal in here. Wow, wow, wow. And since this soursop was frozen, so when you freeze these kind of fruits, the syrup falls out. The liquid is the syrup, so this is kind of like really, it's not sweet. Wow, so much to learn. So much to learn. This is how we make banana syrup. You freeze bananas, thaw them out, pour that liquid out. That's banana syrup. Come on, family. You're in the right place. This is where you're getting all your culinary wisdom. So we know how you love a little sugar, so we're going to put some, soursop sugar. Soursop, from the liquid. Because we need a little more water in there, a little more moisture, so that this blends nice and easy. And since we want it to cling, we want the batter to cling, so you don't want it loose like how we did the cheese, the Eese for the mac. We're good with this. Let's get this guy out of the way. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the way. We're going to take our batter. We made enough batter for the other 2 pieces of filet we have down there. So my people like, give me some more. We're ready. Oh my goodness. Grandma, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough for schooling me in your kitchen so I can keep this ancestral legacy coming. You know, I'm your griot. I am your DJ. I am your raw food DJ, your raw food griot, traditional oral historian, the keeper of the wisdom, the food lord. Yeah, so here. So this is it. We have filled this side with the batter. And now, what normally happens after that? We put it in the dehydrator. Right. We put it in the dehydrator for about 6 hours. Then you flip it on the other side. So we're going to batter the other side now. So the side that's here, that's going to be the bottom side. Let me make sure I don't get too silly here. Yes, listen. You don't see my screen. Google went to sleep again. Google went to sleep again. Okay? So let me know. Let me know when Google wakes up. Okay, so let's check this. Right, we're connected still to the internet. Okay, so how are we doing? Still don't see me. Did the hour run out? Not yet, huh? We still have time. Okay. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we put the cookie sheet there, and then we put the mesh from the dehydrator here. Then we put the dehydrator tray here, and we pull this out here. We flip this over like this, move all the stuff out of the way, remove the plate from here. This is how we do it. And we're going to put batter on the other side. I mean, look, what more can I say? What more can I do? Oh, my goodness. So tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day to feast on this filet. I thought I had extra batter, but I'm going heavy. Because this is what you like. It's these batters you like. You don't like the fish. You want the batter. You want grandma's hand. Thank you, Grandma, for sharing your hand with me and blessing my hands. I got to constantly keep giving thanks and praise where it's due. Yeah. And mother and great grandma. Y'all set me up for life. Love you, love you. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Fillet of soul. Entonces, mi gente que están escuchando en español por ahí, mi gente en Barcelona, mi gente en Ibiza, Argentina, Brasil, Costa Rica, Colombia, por todo el mundo, ya tú sabes. Ya tú sabes. So y'all know, este filete, wow. Este filete, this filet. Even the Jamaican, they be like escovitch and put a whole bunch of onion in the thing and the lemon juice. Or they be cooking the fish. You know, said escovitch fish. Yeah, you're supposed to be cooking the fish with lemon juice. Wow, but family, thank you, thank you. This is how we do it. When we take this out and we slice it, And we're gonna make a starter sauce to go with this. We don't go tartar. We go starter. And we put that starter. Oh man, you're like, oh God, I never had food like this. Didn't know food was supposed to be this good. They've been faking you. You've been faking it, and that's why you're like, you got to eat so much empty calories to be so happy, to be so satisfied. Get off the empty calorie. Come on home to real food. This is how we do it, family. Look, I cannot follow this with anything else. I have to say, family, I love you. So everybody now is on StreamYard. Yeah, Google went out of Google. Yeah, that guy, man. He went out of business. StreamYard, welcome. Those of you who are on Google Meet, welcome home. Hey, July, we got one more course. Sign up now if you want to make it to the last course of this flow. July 14th to the 21st. The link is in the bio. Sign up now. We're doing a heavy course in Mozambique. Yes, in Mozambique in October. That one's going to be so heavy. September, we got the Equinox Detox, September 20th to the 21st. And we're going to do that online because I don't know where I'm going to be popping up in September. You know, family in the U.S., look, the Essence Festival, the 4th to the 7th of July, the Business Expo, the National Business Expo in Atlanta, the 16th, the 20th to the 23rd of August at the Hilton. I'm not coming to America. I'm not coming. I got better places to go. I got better things to do. Sorry, I didn't want to disappoint you, but we'll see. You know, I mean, I know some of you are pulling me like, but let's see. The jury is out. The jury is out, but meet me in Ghana in December. And you better get your tickets for Ghana now. You know, for Ghana now. Look, I'm going to be honored. Education 2.0, they're honoring me in Dubai the end of this year as an educator, Sunfired educator. And they said they might do it again with me in they invited me to come to Las Vegas in March 2026 to be honored in. So I don't know, I might pop up at one of these, you know, but time moves forward and, you know, the state of the world, you know how it is right now. So don't blame me. It's not me, you know, it's the ancestors saying, boy, you better be careful. Yeah, thank you, ancestors. Thank you, family. But I look forward to seeing you soon. Somewhere, the book is coming out by the end of the year. How not to get sick. This is it. Love you. Appreciate you dearly. And we're going to get busy. We got Mac and Ease in the house right now. My people going to get ready. I'm going to be drinking some more. Today, what we got today? The 25th? The 25th. You know, I started my fast the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. This is day 5 of my 78-day life feast, fasting feast. Yeah, feastable with juices and coconut water. I'm going for the 78 because this is the times that require me to stay in the center. So I don't want to be distracted by food. Bless you, love you, and you know I got to ease up with the work. You see, right? You can see, right? Yeah, I got to ease it up. I got to go to sleep for a couple of months. But see you soon. Love you. Thanks for coming in. More life, more love. Wow. You ever heard of Sun Ra? Sun Ra? You can play that music right now. Go to your favorite channel and you go and pull up the Intergalactic Orchestra. That's the music I grew up on. Orchestra. Sun Ra. Rocket number 9 taking off to Venus. Rocket number 9 if you heard, but you go check that out. Yeah. The sound, the power, the music, the vibration. This is the kind of stuff I grew up with. Yeah, 60s, 70s. Yeah. We're still here. Peace out. Blessings.